pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Happy Friday, Middle School. It is Friday, June 4th. Hard to believe that we are in the final month of school. So I really encourage you to take this opportunity to kick it into high gear, get the grades that you want, socialize with your friends when appropriate, and let's have an end of the year that's great. Speaking of great, I just wanted to let you know that last week I had the pleasure of going to a ceremony where they recognized all of the students, all of the hard work of our school and the other Williamsville schools for Make-A-Wish. Just to show you, we got this honorary plaque, which will be hanging outside of my door. The district raised over $110,000 for Make-A-Wish and was able to grant more wishes than they ever thought. So thank you for those of you who participated. Your opportunities are endless for what you're able to do. And so I really thank you for being part of this. I just want to give an important message to specifically 8th grade students. I wanted to remind you that on Monday, we will be having the 8th grade New York State science exam, and that's only for students who take Science 8. If your parents said that you were going to be taking that, that will take place the morning of June 7th. Because that exam is taking place in the morning, I wanted to let all Mill students know that breakfast on Monday, you will quietly go in the line side doors and then you'll be eating in the gym due to the exam taking place in the cafeteria. So again, on Monday, you will be able to have breakfast, but it will only be in the gym and you will have to quietly go and get your breakfast from the line side of the cafeteria as the other side will be starting their New York State 8th grade exam. I hope everyone has a happy Friday and a great weekend. Thanks, Mel.
This month we come together to celebrate the LGBTQ+ community. Pride Month is when we cheer on the LGBTQ+ voices, support their rights and freedoms, and celebrate their culture. This month holds many Pride events to showcase their pride in who they are. Pride Month all started with the Stonewall Riots. The Stonewall Riots began on June 28, 1969 and lasted 6 days. It includes protests, brawls, riots, and many protesters being arrested. It served as the motivator for the protests that began the gay liberation movement. The Stonewall Inn, where the riots took place, is now named as a historic landmark by Barack Obama. Marsha P. Johnson, Sylvia Rivera, Stormy DeLaVere, and so many others were part of the catalyst that sparked the gay liberation movement. There are so many turning points in the LGBTQ+ history that changed the lives of the people of the gay community forever. The fight for gay rights has been going on for decades, and people still face discrimination for who they are. Only since June 26, 2015 was gay marriage ruled to be allowed in all 50 states. Even though today there are more supporters to the LGBTQ+ community, there will always be people who are against the LGBTQ individuals. Pride Month is a time to take a stand against discrimination and to support and celebrate the voices of the LGBTQ+ group.
Happy birthday protective for the weak is Control H. And why we would use that is because, Brian, did you know about Control H? When you do that, you can check your history. What would be the reason that we would check our history, Ryan?
Maybe for like a research project to see what sources we use.
Great idea. And you know what? Sometimes my students lose something that they were working on and it freaks them out. But you don't have to be freaked out. You just have to do Control H. And voila, you can find it.
Well, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
I'm Ryan Nev, and we'll see you next time.
This is our sensory pathway that was created this year with the help of a lot of wonderful adults here at Mill. As you can see, it has things for you to build, it has a hopscotch, it has various things for students to look at, to touch, to feel, wall push-ups, it has wobble stools, various exercise lists and yoga components that students can do. This is used by teachers. It's also used by our OT, PT, and speech staff for any students in the building that are able to use this either during all of their classes with a whole group or individual needs. And so we're really excited about this space that is brand new here at Mill.
Hi, we have a hopscotch here with positive affirmations in different languages. So in addition to the English words, we also have some words that are in French and Spanish, Mandarin Chinese, and Arabic. We wanted to include some different languages that are spoken here at Mill.
Hi Mill Growers, we're here this week to talk about resiliency. So we have 3 different pots that have been planted a few weeks apart. This one is the most mature. You'll see we've got a radish that's just about ready to harvest. These would be great as some baby greens. If you wanted to clear up a little space, you could have them, or you could let them grow a little bit bigger. This one's just a bit behind. If we look at the radish, you'll see that the bulb portion, the portion you eat, is a little bit smaller than the one we have over in that more mature pot. These are the spinach leaves, and the lettuces are a little bit smaller. The peas have just started poking through. And in this pot, which was started about 2 weeks before that, you can see we not only have smaller vegetables. Here's our radishes, some of our lettuces. It doesn't look like any of our spinach is germinated. Here's a pea that's managed to come through. But this one has had some challenges along the way. Either we didn't get the seeds planted deeply enough, or maybe we didn't water it enough, but something happened along the way. But that's okay. If we remain resilient and dedicated and continue to pick up where things are here with watering and tending, we can still get a bountiful harvest from what we have. So that's one of the things we want to think about, not only in gardening and life, but how we make the best with what we have.
Hi Mill Middle, I'm Mrs. Macri Morale.
And I'm Emily Kreisman, school psychologist here at Mill.
We're here to talk to you a little bit about resilience.
Resilience is coping with challenges and coming away from a challenge with something positive. Sometimes people refer to resilience as our ability to bounce back.
It's important to remember that resilience looks different in everybody. Some people bounce back quicker than others, and it often depends on the kind of situation that you're in.
Sometimes the challenge in front of us is small and has a pretty easy solution. Like maybe you had a really fun day planned with friends that we're really looking forward to, and it was canceled unexpectedly. You're probably feeling really disappointed. It might even ruin your day, but sharing your feeling of disappointment and coming up with an alternative plan is an example of how to be resilient.
Sometimes the challenge could be quite big, and it could affect you for several days. So it might take you longer to bounce back, and you'll need to rely on some other people maybe to help you get through it. Your parents, teachers, your counselors, or even the school psychologist.
And the good news is that resilience is something that we can learn over time.
It takes practice, just like your plants. You have to take care of them. You have to water them, you have to feed them, make sure they get enough sun. And so if you really want to grow your resilience, you need to take care of yourself. You need to exercise, eat healthy, have fun, balance your school day, limit your screen time, and do all those things to help you be the best you can be.
And know who people are in your life that you can go to help you build your resilience.
So if you find yourself in a situation where you really feel stuck and you're not feeling very happy and you're pretty down, it's important to ask for help. Go to somebody that you trust, come to the guidance office, and asking for help is really a sign of strength. And I think sometimes kids don't think about it that way.
There are a lot of people here at school that we can help you through it, and also people at home that we can help you to identify.
Keep growing, Mill.